College basketball for Saturday. We have a great matchup here when Kansas travels to take on Oklahoma. Now, earlier in the year, we all know what a great, awesome game they played earlier in Kansas. Triple overtime thriller. We had Oklahoma in that game, and they covered. But man, that was an awesome game. Oklahoma really playing well this season. Great comeback earlier this week against Texas, a game they probably should have lost, a game in which we had Texas plus the points just because of the situation. This is a good Oklahoma team. I expect them to get it done tonight. Odds makers have them -4.5. I'm going to take Oklahoma. I think they're going to win this game by close to double digits. It's kind of a down year for Kansas. They might not win the Big 12, which is kind of surprising. Oklahoma can smell that, and I think they're going to be really fired up. Also, there's one key component as to why I really like Oklahoma tonight. Okay, let's talk about the Jayhawks. A lot of respect for Bill Self. They've struggled this year, especially on the road. So far, they're averaging 81.2 points per game, shooting 48.2% from the field, and allowing 68.6 points per game on 40.9% shooting from the field. So I'm interested in the fact that odds makers have this game at 4.5. Kansas has already lost 3 games in league play by over double digits to Iowa State, at West Virginia, and at Oklahoma State. So the fact that they've kept this to single digits against Oklahoma, who's better than all 3 of those teams, at least in my opinion. Well, I think statistics show that as well, is that they're better than those 3 teams. Kind of surprising. So odds makers probably expect, this game to be tight. I don't think so. And there's a really good reason for that. I'll get to it in just a sec as I talk about Oklahoma. The Sooners on the year, they're averaging 84.1 points per game, shooting 47.3% from the field, and allowing 71.4 points per game on 40% shooting from the field. Now, they've hosted some games this year, and they've been tight. They haven't really blown anyone out who's worth their salt, if you will, in the Big 12. But I think they're going to handle Kansas. Well, first of all, big revenge. Second of all, they're going to be fired up because it's Kansas and they have a chance to win the Big 12, or at least, have a really good shot if they win this game. But here's the key thing for me. They finally get to be home on a back-to-back. Not back-to-back night after night, but the fact that they've been home all week. That's the first time so far this season in league play they've done that. They've played at home, been on the road a couple, come home, then they travel again. They haven't had a chance to be at home. They played Texas earlier in the week at home. They've remained at home, and I expect for them to, with that sort of continuity, to go ahead, take care of business tonight against Kansas. It's going to be a great game, but I like Oklahoma to go ahead and handle business, win this game by close to double digits. I'm going to take them -4.5. That's one of my NCAA picks today, and I wish you guys luck, as always, on your picks today.